Hello boxing fans, Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming, and we are here for the pro debut of Stanley Ketchel, and this is using our recently released middleweight set for Glory Days Boxing, which is available at sidelinestrategy.com. And it's just going to be a career replay with 50 or so of the fighters in the game, picked randomly, serving as Ketchel opponents, starting with the lower rated fighters first. And in his pro debut today, Ketchel, the Michigan assassin, will be facing Antwun Echols. And Echols is an interesting character. He, at one point, had a record of 30 wins, 5 defeats, and a draw. Had fought 4 times for the world middleweight or super middleweight title. 2 of his title fights losses to Bernard Hopkins. And was really a fighter that was amongst the top 10 of the division, and he ended his career unceremoniously only winning 1 of his final 21 fights. So really a tale of 2 careers. Started off strong, a bright prospect, and then just kind of crashed and burned. And for Ketchel, it's a fight he should win inside of the distance. Echols has a below average chin, both against a knockdown and a knockout. Will is worse than average as well, and really outside of his power is a poor defensive fighter, so shouldn't pose much of a threat to Ketchel, but there is again that power. Echols rated as a 5 and a 7 when his opponent is hurt. Those are his fresh ratings. And Ketchel only has an average chin. He goes down on a roll of 2 or less, and is hurt on a roll of 3 to 5, and can be stopped on a roll of 3 to less when fresh. So Echols does have the proverbial puncher's chance, but Ketchel should outclass him in this one. Echols no traits, and Ketchel the great finisher trait, which is a +1 to opponent's will rating and +3 if his opponent is tired. So that adjustment will put Echols' will rating at a 6. And then if Echols becomes fatigued, his will rating will go to 11. So that could play a factor in this. We shall see, but let's get going. Fighters are set. Introductions have been completed, and round 1 is underway. And Ketchel in the red corner. It's going to be 2 stars for Ketchel from the outside. He's going to have control. So Ketchel gets things off, and that's a roll of 89 and misses. Echols on the counter, and he misses as well. So Ketchel in control early, can't land though. It's going to be no stars for Ketchel, 1 star for Echols on the outside. Echols has the offensive action, and 99, we go right to the event chart. So early in this fight, going to the event chart and a roll of 66, and 66, fighter scores 2 punches, then showboats excessively. No action next segment. So that will take us down to the 2-minute mark to go in round number 1. As Echols dances around to admire his handiwork, much to the chagrin of the crowd and Ketchel. Ketchel on the inside, though, he's got control, and that is going to be a 16 and a possible cut. Ketchel lets the hands go. Heavy lefts and rights land. Cut check, 8 or less for Echols. He survives that. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the opening stanza. And outside, 2 stars to 1. Ketchel, again, going to go with control. 53 from the outside, and that's going to be a miss, however. Looking to fire back is Echols. He misses as well. Takes us down to 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in round number 1. 2 stars for the outside for Ketchel. Ketchel in control. And 83, Ketchel cannot land here. Misses again, and Echols misses the counter. So 1 minute in the opening round. Ketchel with plenty of opportunities, not making the most of them. Going to be 2 stars from the outside. Ketchel again. Offensive control, 74. Ketchel again with a miss. And Echols looking to counter. 15, he misses the counter chance. 40 seconds to go in the opening round. A very disappointing one is Ketchel. Off to a poor start, but he has control again and again. 89 from the outside. Ketchel cannot connect. Echols keeping his distance. 20 seconds to go. Not what the fans expected. 2 stars from the inside. Ketchel in control. Let's see if he can finish with a flurry. He does. just missed a knockdown chance, but 23 is going to be a hook and 2 crosses. 3 punches get through. Defensive check for Echols and a 4. He's going to add 1 to that, and the bell rings. So first round, 8 punches to 2 land. And beyond that, a very uneventful round. Ketchel, a huge edge in stamina at 90 to 70. So going into round 2, he's still going to be at 88, and Echols is going to go down to 62. We'll go through our scoring right now. And there was a 6-punch differential here. All right, so we will get the scoring down. And just using generic judges in this one. We're ready to go round number 2. So Ketchel's corner gives him a thorough talking to, tells him to get busy. Here he comes from the outside. That's probably his problem. He's trying to work from the outside and not his strength as he misses again to start round number 2. Echols misses on the counter. So coming back, 2 stars outside, 2 stars inside. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Ketchel goes first on the exchange, which will take place from the outside, 33, and it's going to be 3 punches land. Echols stands his ground, lets his hands go back. 21, he's going to get through 3 of his own. So finally some action there, a little toe-to-toe exchange, which excites the fans. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the opening stanza, and Echols with control from the outside lets his hands go. 39, that's going to be a 2 punches land and a possible knockdown. And like I said, he had a puncher's chance. Ketchel, a chin of 5. Ketchel is down. Echols has dropped Stanley Ketchel. Is he going to beat the count? And he does, but Ketchel goes down for a quick 2 count here in round number 2. Wow, unbelievable. And Echols is going to have an unopposed action in the next segment as Ketchel is stunned. So it will take place, and here we go from the inside, and 52 just misses with the opportunity there to do some further damage. So a little bit of a shock there. Ketchel looking to clear his head as Echols with a surprising knockdown here in round number 2. 2 stars each. Inside, Ketchel in control. He's going to see if he can get revenge. That's going to be a 0-6 and a total of 4 punches land. Echols on the defense, and 20 takes them all. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in round number 2. And both fighters 0 stars, toe-to-toe from the outside. Ketchel first, 38 from the outside, and that's going to be a couple of shots get through. Echols going to repeat magic here, a possible cut as he gets in 4 punches, and Echols more than holding his own with Ketchel here, and Ketchel 7, and that is just going to be outside his cut range. So crowd is stunned right now as Ketchel takes back control from the inside. Lets the hands go. 87 going to be a clinch. 40 seconds to go in the second round. Looks like his head has cleared now. It's going to be 2 stars from the outside. Ketchel in control. And 48 from the outside just misses. That would have been a potential knockdown. Looking to counter is Echols. Echols misses as well. 20 seconds to go in round number 2. A round that's going to go to Echols based on the strength of the knockdown. 1 star each. Toe-to-toe they go from the inside. And Echols goes first. 47 from the inside. Echols gets home a couple of punches and no possible knockdown there. Ketchel fires back. See if he can finish the round in a flourish, and it's going to be 11 and 18. No knockdown, but he gets through 4 punches. So wow, a shocker there as Ketchel caught and sent to the canvas, flash knockdown. It's going to be a 13 to 11 round to Ketchel in terms of punches landed. A very good action round there. But that knockdown is going to sway it for Echols. It's going to be a 10 to 8 round on all 3 cards. So that kind of opens up an interesting storyline. This is a 10-rounder, so Ketchel has time to dig out of this hole, but shocking to say the least. Stamina going into round number 3. Ketchel 75, Echols 49. That's most definitely going to come into play. We're ready to go. Ketchel Round 3, and some didn't think it would even go this long. From the inside, Echols going to let his hands go, and 58 from the inside, going to be a miss. Ketchel looking to counter, and not a very good counter puncher, misses his shot there. So we go on to the second segment. Round 3, and 1 star to 0 from the inside. Ketchel in control, and a 0-8. 4 punches land, and defensive check for Echols, takes them all. On to the next segment, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the round. 2 stars to 1. Ketchel from the outside in control. He's been hitting that 6 in this fight. Lets the hands go. That's a blistering salvo. 5 big punches get through. Defensive check for Echols. He eats every single one of those, and all Echols is going to do, he's a horrible defensive fighter, he is going to make those results worse. 1 star from the inside. Ketchel in control. Hasn't been rolling his money numbers here. 60, that's going to be a miss, so Echols with a chance to counter. And 5, counter, just misses the counter there, so 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. Round number 3. 6 and a 2. 2 stars to none from the outside. Ketchel in control. And a 39. That's going to be a couple of punches getting through. 16. No knockdown chance. Ketchel really has not had the opportunity to put Echols down. Echols no change to the defensive role. And finally, in the sweet spot for Ketchel on the inside. Here he goes, letting the hands go in close. 27, 3 punches land, and 6, and going to be a possible knockdown finally for Ketchel. Chin check for Echols, and Echols, 15. Oh, looked like he was going to be hurt, but he shakes it off. 1 minute to go in round number 3. No stars to 1. Echols now in control from the outside, and he's giving Ketchel all he wants in this fight. 3 punches landed, and 18. No knockdown or cut, and Ketchel. Defense does not affect those. 40 seconds to go in the round. 3 stars from the inside, 2 stars from the inside, both fighters, so toe-to-toe. Echols going first, 72. He's going to miss. And Ketchel fires back, 48. He's going to score. 2 more big punches land, and another possible knockdown, so chin check for Echols as round number 3 winds down. 5. He stays on his feet, but he's hurt, so Ketchel, he's going to look to turn it up in the last 20 seconds here, unopposed action. And from the outside, 79 is going to be a miss, and the round comes to a close. But a big round for Stanley Ketchel. And 16 punches to 3. And again, the big toll there is going to be on stamina. So a total difference of 13 punches landed in that round. So that is going to be definitely to Ketchel. Could be a potential 10-8 round. We'll see what the judges think. They've all made their minds up. So on to round number 4. So Ketchel recovered from that surprising flash knockdown in round number 2. Got his feet under him. He's starting to dictate the pace now. He has his distance. 2 stars to 1 from the outside. Ketchel in control. And 98, that's going to be a potential foul, and 7 is outside of his foul range, so he does get in a punch. And on we go from the outside. 2 stars to 1. Ketchel again maintaining control and fighting a lot from the outside, much more than one would expect. And 88 from the outside, that's going to be a miss. So Echols looking to counter. And counter he does. He gets through a hook twice, doubles up on it in fact, so 2 punches in for Echols. Round number 4 in this one, and right now Echols on the strength of that surprising knockdown. Got to give him the advantage early. Ketchel from the inside, 92, that's going to be a clinch, 2 minutes. That would have been a potential knockdown. And 5 and a 2, 1 star inside, no stars outside. Ketchel maintaining offensive control, pressing the action, and again he misses. Again, missed out on a potential knockdown there. The counter chance for Echols misses as well. So Ketchel not being his own best friend. He maintains control. Now he's inside in the pocket looking to let the hands go. 87 again, and the dice are not kind. That's going to be another clinch. Minute 20 to go in round number 4. And I thought this one, quite honestly, might be over by now. Ketchel from the outside in control. 57 would have been another potential knockdown. Instead, it's a miss. And looking to counter, Echols gets in a couple more punches. So Echols baiting Ketchel from the outside and countering him effectively. 1 star each from the inside, toe-to-toe. Echols first. Lets the hands go. Wow! And double 0. 5 punches land. He unleashes, and we're going to come back for a potential cut on Ketchel. And 93. And that's going to be a clinch, so using the optional clinch rule, that is going to reduce that to only 1 punch landed, but we're still going to check for the cut on Ketchel, and he survives that. 40 seconds to go in the round. Ketchel needs to make something happen. Inside 2 stars. Echols in control. Lets the hands go. Misses. Ketchel looking to counter. 6. And he gets in a cross. 2 big punches land there, so Ketchel... only 3 blows landed in this round, and again, it's going to be Echols from the outside in control, looking to close around big, and again, he misses, and Ketchel misses a counter. So that round definitely reverted to poor form for Ketchel. Only lands 3 blows to Echols 5, and that's key for Echols in that it reduces the hit he's going to take on his stamina. So 1 to 4 punch differential, and we will do our scoring. Okay. And scoring in this one could make it interesting if it goes a distance. I still don't think it is. Ketchel 67 stamina going into the 5th round, and Echols enters this canto with only 30 left. Here we go from the outside. Ketchel 2 stars in control. And 61, another possible knockdown if he had landed, but he just can't connect today, and Echols looks to counter. He misses his shot as well. So on we go, and another 2-star result for Ketchel, and he's going to be in control. From the outside yet again, and that's just not where he fights effectively. He blows another potential knockdown chance, and Echols misses the counter opportunity. No stars for either man, and toe-to-toe from the outside. Ketchel first with momentum. 53, Ketchel misses. Echols, and Echols 10 and a possible knockdown. Could it happen again? This would be a huge upset. Chin check for Ketchel, 5 or less. 5, he is hurt, and Echols is going to pin him against the ropes and have an unopposed action next segment. And it is going to come from the inside, and 54 from the inside. Echols misses his opportunity to take advantage, and Ketchel dances away. Looks like he's regained his senses now. Coming in on the inside, he's going to have offensive control. And finally, lets the hands go from the inside. Gets in heavy rights and left. 4 punches land. And Echols does not add more to that. 1:20 seconds to go in the round. Again, 2 stars from the inside. Ketchel in control. Echols on the defense, and Ketchel lets him go. Heavy rights and lefts, and he's turning it up now. 4 blows land, and Echols on the defense. 1 minute to go in the round. Ketchel again from the inside. Again, offensive control. He's got his head on Echols' chest, and that's where he wants to be. That's a 20. And from the inside, 4 more big punches land, and Echols on the defense. Does not alter that. 40 seconds to go in the 5th round. Ketchel finally coming alive, and again, keeping the pressure on. Now from the outside, and that's not where he's effective. He misses, and missing on the counter. 20 seconds to go in the 5th round. Ketchel, no stars. Echols 1 from the inside. Echols in control, looking to finish this round big. 39. And that's going to be doubling up on the lead cross. 2 punches get through. Defense check for Ketchel. And a 2, and he's going to take one of those punches away, and the bell rings. So Ketchel average on defense, but he comes through there with a block. 12 punches landed to 5, again in Ketchel's favor. And that is going to be a difference of 7 punches, so we'll see what the judges think about that. I will tell you, early in this one, there has been some interesting scoring in a couple of these rounds. And Ketchel has to know he's got to make something happen at this point. We enter round number 6, stamina for Ketchel. Holding steady at 62, Echols down to 18. So he, at best, is going to get into the 7th inning before he goes kaput with the stamina. And toe-to-toe exchange. Echols had momentum last from the inside. He'll go first. 78, missing from the inside. Ketchel lets the hands go. He misses as well. Ketchel just has not been sharp in his pro debut here. And 2 stars from the outside to 1 inside. Ketchel in control. 63. Ketchel, he's missed a lot of punches this fight. Does it again. 4 and counter. The cross gets in. A couple of shots land for Echols. 2-2 on the inside. Ketchel again in control. And Echols is really counter-punching his way, and it's going to be another potential foul. Won't be a foul for Ketchel, but a punch will land. Inside again, and Ketchel going to be in control again, looking for these low numbers. And finally, 14 and a possible knockdown. 4 big punches get through. Chin check for Echols, and 7 or less, he's hurt. 13 shakes it off. Wow, Echols has taken Ketchel's best shot. He's only landed 2 real heavy shots, but Echols has soaked them both in. And Ketchel first on a toe-to-toe from the inside. 2 punches land there. And 17, no knockdown or cut check. Echols fires back, and 0-7 from the inside. He's going to get off 4 punches. So more than holds his own, and that's going to keep momentum in his corner. Landed more punches. 2 stars, 2-1. Ketchel takes it back, though. Offensive control from the inside. Possible cut. 33 from the inside. Hook and 2 crosses landed. 10 punches in the round now for Ketchel. Cut check for Echols. 3. And it is going to be a facial injury. I don't know why I'm doing that. Roll for the cut. And 5. It's going to be swelling around the left eye here in the 6th round. And that has no effect in terms of a possible stoppage, at least not at this point. So from the outside, Ketchel, neither fighter with any stars. Ketchel first on the toe-to-toe. Would have been another potential knockdown. Instead, it's going to be a miss. Echols gets a chance to fire back. And 84, he misses as well. 1 minute to go in round number 6. Ketchel, again, has been down and hurt in this fight. He is yet to crack Echols' chin, even though he has a worse chin. And it's going to be 1 star from the inside. Ketchel, offensive control from the inside, and 50 gets through with a couple of punches there. And 8, missing the knockdown check. 40 seconds to go in the round. Ketchel in control in this one. 2 stars to 0 from the inside. Ketchel in control. Trying desperately to get a big shot in at 0-3. A blistering 2-handed assault. He doesn't get a killing blow in, but lands 5 punches. And on the defense check, Echols takes them all. 20 seconds to go in the round. And if Ketchel lands here, Echols will go into the 7th round fatigued. So 2 stars for Ketchel. He's in control again, pressing the action. 80 misses, and that's the round. So 17 punches to 6 in that round. Ketchel puts Echols' stamina down to a 1. So the first time Echols gets hit in round number 7, he's going to be out of gas. And let's see what the judges thought of that. An 11-point differential there on punches landed. Pretty much assuredly going to go to Ketchel minus the blind judge factor. So really, this is still, at this point, anybody's fight as we enter round number 7. And again, shocked it has gone this long. Ketchel, he's going to come out with momentum, and 2 stars from the inside. Ketchel on offense. Whoops. Ketchel on offense, lets the hands go, and shocker, another miss. So Echols looking to counter, and he misses as well. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in round number 7. Again from the inside, Ketchel again in control. And it's going to be a 45, and 3 punches get through there. Echols defensive check, and that is a 14. takes all 3 of those shots, and Ketchel from the outside, 2 stars. Echols, 1 star, and Ketchel's going to be in control from the outside, and a hook, 2 crosses get through, 3 punches land total. Defensive check for Echols, takes them all. 2 minutes to go in round number 7, and Echols is fatigued now, if you are keeping track. So all of his results for power and chin checks will come from the second column of his card, and that's going to be beneficial to Ketchel. Toe-to-toe from the outside, Ketchel first, and 53, he misses Echols. 80, he misses as well. Minute 40 seconds to go in round number 7. Ketchel trying desperately to get Echols out of there. He's got offensive control, but again from the outside, not where he is strongest, 38. And it's going to be a possible knockdown, though. He gets in 2 punches, that's enough. And Echols now 9 or less, he is hurt or down. And that's a 2, Echols is down. Echols is down. Finally here in the 7th round, Ketchel has caught up with Antwun. He's down. Can he regain his feet? 7 or less, it's over, and he does, but he is staggered. So unopposed action for Ketchel. Looking to pour it on and stop the fight. Coming from the inside, and 82, he blows it by missing. 1 minute to go in the round as Echols. Both fighters now have been down. This will definitely be at least a 10-8 round for Ketchel. In control here, but Echols shakes his head clear, and he's in control from the inside. And if he was fresh, would have been a possible knockdown. Instead, it's still going to be 4 big punches getting through. And on the defense check, Ketchel, 5, and he does not adjust that at all. 40 seconds to go in the round. 1 from the outside, and Ketchel going to be toe-to-toe. Echols goes first as he had control. And 29 from the outside, that's going to be 3 punches landed. So Echols showing a lot of heart, fighting back here after the knockdown. But 42 from the outside, 2 more punches get through and another possible knockdown. Echols chin check again, 9 or less, and Echols is down again. He is down. Will he make his feet? And 19, he does yet again. So 20 seconds to go in the round. Ketchel, unopposed offensive action. He's going to try and dispatch him right here. And this is going to come from the outside in a total of 68. And again, he misses as the bell rings. Wow. So a decisive round for Ketchel. That is going to be on punch differential, going to be a total, or going to be a 10-8 round on all judges' cards. Echols did manage to land 7 punches. But at this point, he's going to need much more than that as Ketchel gets a 10-8 round back. And that should finally put Ketchel where he should have been from the opening bell, and that's in control of this fight. So we go into round number 8, and crowd getting its money's worth. Here we go. 1 star from the inside. Echols in control. And he's going to miss. Ketchel looking to counter. And 2, and counter. He does with a hook. 2 punches get through there. So 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go on the 8th round. Ketchel still fresh, 2 stars from the outside, and Ketchel in control from the outside. He's gotten a lot of 6s today and a potential cut again. 32 is going to be 3 punches land. And cut check for Echols. And that is going to be a 1, and Echols. Now, he has swelling, so if it's 10 or less, that's going to re-aggravate the swelling, so it does. So again, swelling on his left eye. And on the cut and swelling chart, the second time, still no effect to Echols in terms of being at risk for a stoppage. So 1 each, and Echols takes back control. Ketchel's rolled a lot of 6s and 1s in this fight. 97 from the outside, and that is going to be a potential foul. 11 is above his foul range, but he does land a punch. It's been a pretty clean fight overall. No fouls counted yet. 2 stars for Ketchel and 1 for Echols from the inside. Ketchel bores in, tries to get that head on the chest. 63, misses though, and looking to counter is Echols. He can't. And looking more and more like this fight might go the distance, surprisingly. 2 stars for Ketchel. He is in control from the inside. And 91 from the inside, and that's going to be a clinch. So Ketchel just off his game tonight. 2 stars from the outside, 2 stars from the inside. Toe to toe, it's going to come from the outside as Ketchel had momentum. 13, from the outside, I'm sorry. 13 is going to be 4 punches land for Ketchel. Echols looking to fire back, and 43 from the outside gets in a couple of his own. And again, that would have been a potential knockdown if he was fresh, but he's not. 1 minute to go in the 8th round. 1 star for Ketchel from the inside. He has offensive control. 21, and that's going to be another potential cut. So 21, and that is going to be 4 big punches land for Ketchel. And cut check for Echols, 8 or less, and no cut there. 40 seconds to go in the 8th round. Ketchel now firmly in control of this fight, but not getting the result he wants, which is a knockout. Ketchel from the outside on offense, 26. It could come here. Gets in 3 big punches. Chin check for Echols. And again, 9 or less, 18. Shakes that one off. No problems. Final segment of round number 8. And deuces, 2 stars on the inside. Ketchel in control. 42. That's going to be 3 big punches land. And on defense, Echols doesn't affect them. And that's the round. So a huge round for Ketchel, 20-3. So definitely pulling away in this one, and a 17-punch differential. And again, this could be a potential 10-8 round, depending on how the judges see it. Scoring is in. So Ketchel, he's going to finish this fight fresh. Echols, again, has been fatigued since early in round number 8. Ketchel, heading into the 9th, still has 46 stamina left, so he's going to be fine for the distance unless Echols has an hellacious last 2 rounds. Here we go. From the outside, 3 stars for Ketchel. He's in control as we start round number 9. And 39 from the outside. Couple of punches land. Echols on the defense. Takes them both. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Echols has been down twice. Ketchel went down in the 2nd. A flash knockdown that shocked everybody. Ketchel from the inside. And 20 from the inside. That's going to be heavy rights and lefts. 4 punches get through. Defensive check for Echols, and he takes them all. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the 9th round. 3s, and again, Ketchel, he's just dominating at this point, in total control, and lets the hands go. A blistering 2-handed assault. 5 big punches land. Echols on defense, and he takes every one of those. All he can do is make them worse. 2 minutes to go in the 9th round. And Echols going to have control now from the outside, looking to keep his distance, let the hands go. 47. He's going to miss, and Ketchel counters, and 2 blows get through for Ketchel. Minute 40 to go in the round. 1s for both from the inside. Echols in control. So Echols pressing the action now. 45 from the inside, and possible cut. Lands a couple of punches, reduced to 1 actually, due to the fatigue. And 6, and Ketchel just misses a potential cut there. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in the round. 1 star inside, 2 stars inside for Echols. Echols putting up a little bit of a comeback here, but 73 is going to be a miss. And 6, and countering with a cross. 2 punches in. Ketchel does not. Again, no stars for Ketchel, and toe-to-toe from the outside. Ketchel first, and 0-8. That's going to be a total of 4 big punches land. He is piling up the punches, looking for the TKO here. 25 from the outside, and Echols, he gets in 3 of his own, reduced to 2. 40 seconds to go in the round. And Ketchel, 3 to a 1, going to be 2 stars, still in control from the inside. And 35 from the inside, and 6, and another possible knockdown from the inside as 3 punches get through. Echols, his luck has got to give out sooner or later, but he takes all those and shakes them off. He's taking some hellacious shots, been down twice, but shaking some other shots that would have knocked the horses down off. Ketchel from the inside, 47, and 2 more punches get through, and another possible knockdown here. Chin check for Echols. 20 seconds to go. Can he survive? And he does. But another huge, huge round for Stanley Ketchel. 24 punches to 3 in a 21-punch differential. And basically there, I'd assuredly think you'll get a couple, maybe 10-8 rounds out of this due to the dominance. So this is it, folks, the final round, and Ketchel looking at going the distance in his pro debut. A little bit of a shocker here against Antwun Echols. Fighters come out and touch gloves in terms of stamina. Ketchel's got 43 going into the 10th round. He's obviously fine. But at this point, Echols is going to need to, he's hung in the fight for the first half. He's going to need a knockout now to win, most assuredly. And it's going to be 1 star each from the inside, toe-to-toe. So they're going to mix things up to start the round. Ketchel goes first, gets in a couple of blows and a potential cut, 39, and 2 punches reduced to 1 for Echols. And again, a cut check for Echols. He shakes that off, no problem. He has moderate swelling around his left eye in this one. 2 stars on the inside for Ketchel. In control, lets the hands go. And 50, 2 more shots get through. And the defense, Echols takes them both. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the fight. And amazingly, this could go the distance. They're going to go toe-to-toe from the inside. Ketchel first. 0-3, and he lets the hands go with style as 5 big punches get through. Echols looking to counter, and 0-1, a possible knockdown for Echols. Are you kidding me? That's going to be 5 punches reduced to 4, and chin check for Ketchel. And again, Ketchel, 5 or less. He's hurt 7, shakes that off, and that was a thunderous right hand he took. And I think if Echols had been fresh, that might have done the trick. Ketchel from the outside, looking to regain control, and again, a blistering 2-handed assault. 5 punches get through, and Echols does not affect them. All he can affect is negatively because he has bad defense. Ketchel again maintaining control from the inside. 83 from the inside, that's going to be a clinch. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go in the fight. Ketchel's corner hollering at him, get him out of here. He's dead, he's out on his feet. Ketchel lets the hands go from the inside. 3 more punches land and another possible knockdown. Chin check for Echols, and 20. Echols shakes it off again. 1 minute to go, and Echols with a below average chin has shown something in this fight, at least in terms of heart. Ketchel from the inside. Offensive action, 84 from the inside. That's going to be a clinch, so 40 seconds to go. Ketchel says, tired of hitting this guy, can't get him out of here. 2 stars from the outside. Ketchel in control, working the outside now. Misses and looking to counter his Echols. He misses as well. Final 20 seconds of the fight. Crowd on their feet. Are these guys going to go out toe-to-toe? And from the outside, Ketchel now just looking to dance and stick. Offensive control and another possible cut. 0-6 from the outside. 4 punches get through. It's going to be a decisive last round, and cut check for Echols and no cut, and that is the fight. So Antwun Echols put up a game effort, had the champ, or the future hopefully champ, on the ropes early when he scored a surprise knockdown in round number 2. So I'm just adding up the punches here, decisively to Ketchel in terms of punches landed. Wow. Decisively to Ketchel. Now, but remember, those first rounds were close, and Echols did have that 10-8 round in the second when he shocked Ketchel with that right hand, put him down for just a 2 count. So now, final punch differential in the final round was 16 punches. So that's going to be, again, a decisive round to Ketchel, possibly a 10-8 round. So yeah, kind of a tale of 2 fights. Echols was giving Ketchel all he wanted through 5, and then Ketchel just blanked him the second half of the fight. So let's add up our judges' cards. And going to be really no surprise who gets the decision here. But we will make it official. All right. Scores are in, and here is your decision. Foregone conclusion, but judge number 1 scores this 97-91. Judge number 2 scores it 97-91, and judge number 3 scores it 96-92 for the winner by unanimous decision, and now 1-0 in his Glory Days Boxing career replay, the Michigan Assassin, Stanley Ketchel. So final stats for this fight, again, close through 5. In fact, through 5 rounds, Ketchel was winning on 2 of the 3 judges' cards after 5, and at that point, Ketchel just said enough of this and put the pedal down and took it to him. So punch totals are staggeringly in Ketchel's favor. He landed 146 punches throughout the fight, including a whopping 65 over the last 3 rounds, and I have no clue how Antwun Echols stood up to that assault. Echols only landed a total of 54 and only had 1 round, and that was that second round in which he was in double figures. So Ketchel just kept the pressure on him too much, and that is it from Stanley Ketchel's debut here, which was held in Butte, Montana, where he fought a lot of his early fights. So we will be back with fight number 2, and Ketchel will look for that elusive first knockout. He only had 3 of his wins go the distance in real life, so kind of a shocker again that he was not able to dispatch Echols in this one, despite putting him down twice. So both those knockdowns came in the 7th, and Echols also had moderate swelling around his left eye. Ketchel looks fresh, like he could go another 10. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. And again, Glory Days Boxing can be purchased at sidelinestrategy.com, the excellent site of Joe Bryan and his spectacular baseball game, Payoff Pitch, which we also have a 1969 Fergie Jenkins replay going on the channel. One of 3 projects, this, Fergie Jenkins, and a 1908 Chicago White Sox baseball replay. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Shout out to other channels that are featuring this game currently. Rob ! And of course, Al Red Sox fan. Check out those 2 fine channels. Other channels that we like to recommend. Baseball Demos. Again, Dave there does a great job with a variety of baseball projects. What's Blazing in Sports, T-Dub with all the boxing news you can handle. And Stratomatic Sports Delaware, Sports Replay, Utah Mike. And of course, Retro Sports Network, Uncle Ron Juckett. All fine channels, so give those a look. And until next time, as always, again, appreciate you watching and keep rolling for that knockout. We'll see you.